Amazing. And this edit's going to be a mess. No, it's fine. We'll just do this and then wrap it. Welcome back, everybody.
Door Guy Show.
We're back.
Door Guy Show we're having on a real door guy.
Excuse me. It's called day drinking, Charlie Brown.
A little bit of that Glenn Morenje tenure.
Hello.
Hey, hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the Door Guy Show.
Nice. Hey, I'm going to go sit in my car because my son just woke up from his nap.
Real shit. Real talk.
It happens.
Yeah, luckily, my wife was here, so.
Oh, God bless you.
That's it.
Good.
All right, so listen, we're on the Door Guy Show, and we just called a door guy that I work with constantly. He's an OG in the game, and we wanted to let him share his views on life.
That's pretty broad. You got any fun celebrity stories? We'll help him. We'll try to give him some guidance here.
Let's see. Many good celebrity stories. I mean, I come across them, but I try to remain as professional as possible. I've met Dave Chappelle, Sir Richard Branson.
You met Richard Branson.
Yeah, working the Virgin SF opening.
Okay, nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice enough for a billionaire.
He rolls around with a bunch of imposters, though, or maybe that was just for the special event. I'm not sure, but.
When you say imposters, what do you mean by that?
A bunch of lookalikes.
Oh, so there were other Richard Bransons?
Yeah, Richard Branson impersonators is what I should have said.
Really? He hangs out with people that look like him, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if that's like his day-to-day thing or if it was just for that special event. But
a bunch of fucking great value brand Richard Bransons hanging around.
I'm sure the criteria to be casted had to be you had to get shit-faced the entire night because all of them were drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, it got to the point where you kind of couldn't tell who was who. But everyone had a security escort, and the one who had the most security was obviously the real guy.
Man, maybe that's his way in case an assassin comes. You got a lot of lookalikes. They don't know which one to hit.
Right? Could you imagine if JFK had it? but it didn't work out too well for Saddam, so. Or did it? We don't know.
Or did it? Or did it?
Just saying.
I agree.
Yeah,
I concur.
I get mistaken ID'd all the time. I'm like the Ford Crown Victoria of human beings, so like everybody thinks I'm somebody else.
That's my favorite car. I have one.
Yeah. Oh no shit. That's me. Yeah. I'm the human version of a Ford Crown Vic. I'm the base model Ford Crown Vic of a human.
Where do I know you from?
Then that means you're a very reliable person.
That's it. Oh, there we go.
Very durable.
Durable, easy to work on.
Clean.
Easy to clean. Safe and
Paint's
effective.
Probably wearing off in places.
Got a little wear and tear, a little patina going on, but that's okay.
Oh.
Okay, that was a good. I like your celebrity story, man. I kind of bagged I think the last episode I was kind of hard on celebrities. Last couple episodes I was really bad. I was
there was one person that I met that I did mark out for, and that's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the deal? What do you got?
So I was working an event at what's that place called? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It was the whole base of the event, I guess, is to teach people how to spend their philanthropists, benefactors' money better.
Okay.
I'm still not clear on what the hell the point was, but hey, I was getting paid, so I was there. But there's some dude standing there, and I'm talking to my partner. I'm like, look at this Joseph Gordon-looking motherfucker right here. And everybody's wearing name tags, and his name tag, as he gets closer, it says Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm like, shit.
It's the real deal.
That's the guy.
I'm like, hey, are you really Joseph Gordon-Levitt? He's like, yeah. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, I've loved you since Third Rock from the Sun. And like, every fiber of my being told me to do the salute. And I was like, no, must remain as professional as possible.
Oh, no.
But I took a photo with him, which is like the only time I've ever done that with anybody. And so, yeah, I guess I can be a little unprofessional sometimes.
You know, every once in a while you get starstruck, right? I mean, I took a picture with Chappelle because, I mean, it's fucking Dave Chappelle, and he was the nicest guy ever. Like,
If you didn't, I'd fight you.
yeah, I mean, he was the nicest guy ever. He came around and said hello to everybody, shook everybody's hand that was working. Awesome guy.
Yeah,
And
he shook my hand, and I wanted to take a photo with him, but the timing wasn't right.
I took a photo without him knowing it because I
The
think he was
salute,
shaking
man.
everybody's hand. Then he got to the white guy, shook my hand, then he looked at me and he was like, "Ah, it's a white dude." Damn it!
Was it like that Key and Peele sketch with Obama?
Oh God!
I don't watch a lot of stuff, but I should check out that skit now.
It's honestly that's a good. Those two
Good
sketch
skit.
artists are
Okay.
amazing.
Okay.
I got
And you know, there's nothing wrong with like you meet someone famous, like you said, the salute. I'm not sure what that is, but like Peter Brady came to our spot one night, and my boss was like, "I got to hit you with it." Pork chops and applesauce. He's like, I had to say it to him, you know, and he was cool with it. He's like, fuck yeah, man. He was cool.
I
know?
Nice.
Nick, I know you know me a little bit, and I know Russ knows me a little bit.
I don't know
so
this
I
guy.
have one celebrity story. This is when I was a child or younger, so like in my early 20s.
Hopefully it wasn't Charlie Sheen.
No, actually, I
heard what he-
actually
I
listen
heard
to
what
me.
he does to people.
In the future, if we do this show again, I have great shows about Chris Penn, but not Charlie Sheen. But like Sean Penn's
R.I.P.
brother.
Yeah, Chris Penn.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Rest
who's
in
an
peace.
OG, rest in peace.
Yeah, he's the man.
And I mean, I met him on the fly in some very nefarious situations. But let me tell you, I was just gonna, one thing about what I wanted to say about meeting a celebrity. Is there was one time I actually got lucky enough. Me and my girlfriend had opened a small business on Venice Beach, and this gentleman who runs down Venice Beach, we'll call it Oceanfront Walk every day. He used to be on Married with Children, and his name was Al Bundy, right?
Yes.
And now he's in a new show that is
Modern Family.
yeah, Modern Family, and his name is Ed O'Neill. So every day I'd watch him run by. I was lucky enough to do that because I would be setting up my store at 6 a.m, and he lived in the area, and his daily run was across Venice Beach. And I would look at him, and because my dad was like a complete service guy, like basically sold shoes his whole life, and that was like our anthem of our life was Married with Children. When I saw him, it was life-changing. It was shattering. It was like, oh my God, there's my actual hero running down Venice Beach. And I would yell at him, hey, Al, hey, Ed, hey, this, hey, that. He'd never pay attention. He'd run right by me. So one day I looked him right in the face as he was on his way up. I saw him, and I said, hey, when Hooters jiggle around and I find nickels on the ground, I care. And he stopped in his tracks. He looked at me, and he started laughing his ass off. And this is fucking the truth. So this man, if he ever hears the podcast, who was Al Bundy and is in now Modern Family, was not only a hero of mine, but I could never get him to stop running down the beach until I had to quote him from Married with Children. And that's my story. Thank you.
Now back to our guest. I like Ed O'Neill. He's a funny dude, man. I would.
When Hooters jiggle around and I find nickels on the ground, I care.
Okay.
God, I love that show.
Back to
I
Nick.
never understood his beef with Peggy though, because she was smoking hot.
Ooh!
And then I got married, and I'm like, I get it.
You get it?
I'm just kidding, baby. She's probably gonna listen to this because I just told her like,
You're
someone wants to interview me on a podcast. So I'm just kidding, baby.
He's just kidding.
That's good.
Not really.
All right, so Nick, back to you. Now, listen, a few times in a bar that I'm closing, it's 4 a.m, and this guy is just rambling. He has to have the best stories. Anything you got, just service industry, not even celebrity, Nick. Give us something.
Oh man. I mean, some stories I just can't tell because there might be some liability in there.
Yeah. That's why we try to do anonymous stuff, so we get the real stories.
But he said he didn't want to be anonymous.
I know, but that's why we promote the anonymous, so they can tell the real shit.
All right.
Well, I mean, we've never mentioned where I work, so I guess I could maybe tell a couple of them, and maybe.
I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but you put something on the internet, you never know who's going to hear it or see it. So that's why we try to.
All right, let's have fun, Nick. Go.
Yeah, I mean that's why I try to do celebrity stories or something like softball. But what do you got for us? I mean,
if it's not about ketamine or killing people, I think we're okay.
Yeah. No, I haven't killed anybody that they could ever prove.
Hurt somebody's feelings once, but never killed them.
I'm sure I hurt people's feelings all the time. I see hundreds of faces a night, and I don't have a lot of time for people's bullshit. And everyone wants to come to the door with their fucking bullshit. Let me tell you, the most common thing I hear every fucking night, and it's so annoying. It was annoying the very first time I heard it, and it's annoying the 1,000th time I hear it at night. When someone hands me their ID and says, it's fake.
Oh, it's the worst joke. It's the worst fucking joke ever. People have handed me a fake ID and made the joke. It's fake. It's like, yeah, it's fake. Like, you understand? Like, shut the fuck up, man. Fucking show me your ID. It's fake. Shut up, man. It's the worst joke ever.
Bro, we don't need to exchange words at all. Lately, I haven't been speaking to people unless I absolutely have to. It's been hand gestures.
Man,
and it works. So we don't have to fucking talk to each other. Man, just show me your shit and go drink.
People talking to me, I don't think they understand how much we have to talk. And at a certain point, you're like, I'm done talking to people, and they still want to talk to you. It's like, man, I talk to people for a living right now. It's been 4 hours deep of talking to dumb motherfuckers like you. Like, leave me alone. Go inside and party. You came here to party. Go inside and party, man. Stop talking to me.
So how's your night going? Oh, that's great. Yeah. You've been doing this long? I don't fucking care, ladies. My night's shit. Do you really want to sit and talk about it? How much time do you have?
Like, didn't you come here to get a drink? Go drink, man. Like, what are you talking? Why would you want to talk to me, man?
And the kids must really hate me because I take every fake ID. I have a black light that I use, and it catches every single one of them.
Nick's a
California, Michigan, doesn't matter what you got. I'm going to catch that shit.
Right there with you, brother. I don't take them. I give them back, but like sometimes I'll make them sweat a little.
Oh no, bro, we have.
I don't take them anymore just because I want to. I just give them back and say, please leave, because I don't want to hear your grief. I got other shit to do besides deal with you in my ear for half an hour about your fake ID. So I give them a little speech like we both know what this is. You spend a lot of money on it. I know you use it everywhere, so I'm sure you want to take this and just go, right? And they're like, yeah, go down the block. I won't name names. You know where you can use these. Like, there's places you can use them all over, but
right. I've tried doing that, and I always end up regretting it because there they are for the next 10, 15 minutes offering me $100, $200 to get in. It's like,
I think one time, Nick, you were offered what, 50,000 or 100,000? Remember that?
Some drunk asshole is just talking out the side of his mouth.
They're always
like, how much to get in?
Bro, how much?
There's no amount of money you can offer me to get your little underage girlfriend into this bar.
Yeah, we're not going to go to prison, bro.
$5,000.
I love when they ask me that because I say, I give you the standard deal. And they're like, cool. I say, it's $1,000 in $5 bills.
Good luck finding that.
That's the standard deal. It's 2 a.m. You go find me $1,000 in fives, you're in, man.
My usual response is, a liquor license in the city costs $250,000. So you give me the $250 we already spent,
Decent.
and the $250 is going to cost to replace it, and you're in.
I've told them that too. It's like, how much? It's like enough to buy the bar. So when I get fired, I can buy the spot, and then I still have my job. Like, whatever it takes to buy this place, that's what you need to give me, man.
I mean, real talk. It's like, I mean, you want to be cool, but the person at the door probably has someone he needs to feed. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, if not himself.
Just short, if not himself. Yeah. It's really the only job that people expect you to just to totally fuck your boss off and do whatever, like
For money.
For money, like like would you ever act like this in a bank? You know?
Hey,
Like,
hey, could you cash out that account?
I don't got an ID. Just give me some fucking shit, bro. You know me, man. Like, you know me. Give me $500. I come here all the time, bro. I come here all the time. Let me get some cash. Like, yeah, like you're asking me to do exactly what my boss told me not to do. Like, what happens at your job when you do that? You get fucking your boss puts his foot up your ass, man. Like,
And then you go home and you got to try to figure out the federal government's unemployment system, which is a disaster.
Right, but it's like, you know, as a door guy, you really have one job, and it's fucking keeping minors out. You know,
man.
Yes, I also have to escort people out, but that's really minor. That's secondary to the main job, which is keep underage kids out of the bar. And like,
it's not complicated. It's not rocket science. You keep the underage people, you keep the assholes out, then you don't have to escort people out.
oh yeah, oh that,
You know, so.
that is one of the I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing about the job, but I do enjoy telling the asshole at the door that, no, you're just not coming in.
For some of these kids, it's the first time they've ever heard no. They don't know how to. They're just like, "What are you talking about right now?" Like, nah, man. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
You know, the entitlement in that area is just out of control.
Yep.
People think that they can talk to me any kind of way. Usually, whenever I have to assert any type of authority, which by all means, I really don't even like to do it. If I could go my whole night without having to tell anybody anything, it's a great fucking night.
Right?
Never had one though. But you know, if I have to assert any kind of authority, it's not because I'm power tripping because I like it or anything like that. I absolutely don't. You know, like,
that's a huge misconception what people have with us, that they think we get off on like having to do that. Like, I would much rather have you be cool right now and go in,
Yeah.
get some drinks, everything would be cool. Like, I fucking hate it, man. It's just it's a fucking, you know, it's a fucking pain in my ass dealing with you right now. Like, just behave, be cool. Like, I don't want to do this. You know? Like, I always say, it's like for every 100 people, there's one asshole. So, you know, people are like, see, oh, sorry. It's like, it's just one asshole out of every 100, you know?
Yeah, it's rare.
But like you said, it's a rare night. It's a rare night when you don't have to deal with some bullshit.
It never happens, like you said.
Once in a while, like we always have a nice. We toast to that night. We relish that moment, man. We're like, yes, that was a good night, you know. But it's rare, you know. You feed enough people enough alcohol long enough, you're gonna deal with some bullshit.
I mean, being a bartender, you get the kids that walk up, and I listen, they call me Mr. fucking nice guy. Like, I'm Mr. Personality when it comes to bartending. And then you get a guy to walk up to the bar, and he looks you dead in the eye, and he's as serious as a heart attack. And he goes, "Hey, bruh, I need a drink." And I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome. I'm here to make you a drink. Give me a drink and a beer. Give me a drink and a beer." And I'm like, okay, so I need to know what you want. You know, like just you want a Pilsner? You want a glass of vodka? I'll pour you some fucking Henny. Let's go. And they get so inebriated that they need to at least tell you what they want.
Well, that's when you there's these rookie drinkers that, what's your best beer? Like, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about right now?
Or the cheapest. I love that question. I'm like, listen, we have not only we have a great fucking tap, but it's all the same price.
Yeah.
It's all the same price.
Or the people that are like, I'm going to spend a lot of money here.
Yeah,
like,
you want
no
Modelo?
shit. No shit, asshole. It's San Francisco. We're all spending a lot of money here.
Yeah,
like, what do you
just
think?
to live.
yeah, oh, hey man, I'm gonna come through with like 12 of my homies. Can you clear out a table for me here? I'm gonna spend a lot of money. What did you get?
Yeah.
12 vodka sodas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
Did you give me a
Chili's.
soda water with bitters?
Or you've turned the people away like you just lost $1,000. Like motherfucker, it's fucking 145. You're not spending $1,000 in a bar right now. Okay, we're gonna sell you one drink and you're already hammered. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, the only people that come into a bar at 145 are people who are already hammered or pickpockets.
Word. That's real talk right there. Bam. Door guy show, real talk.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, they're like, let them in. I'm like, we don't need this fucking vodka soda right now. These are either fucking hammered, they're by themselves, not hammered. Like, what is this shady motherfucker doing here by himself, not hammered at 145?
Yeah.
And you're
Right.
scoping on motherfuckers, man. Like,
True story. And I mean,
I've got maybe 3 pickpocket rings, and every time you take one down, another one just sprouts up. So at this point, we just got to put up the signage, letting people know that this is a problem in San Francisco.
yeah, it's a problem.
Take care of your shit.
The
It breaks my heart when they come up to me and they're like, "Someone just stole all my shit. They stole my wallet. They stole my phone.
Man.
Did you see anybody? No. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to
Right.
lock the door and search everybody? Because I can't do that.
Right? Yeah, it is a problem out there for sure. These fucking kids get hammered and do stupid shit too. Like I stuffed my purse in the corner. Like why would you stuff your purse in the corner and like expect it to be there at a nightclub? They're like, well, I had $800 cash in it. Like you had $800 cash in your purse and you stuffed it in a corner.
Yeah.
Like this is a growing experience for you right now. Like this is what you don't do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a problem.
Nick.
Yeah. What's going on?
I was gonna say, listen, Nick, and because I'm only saying Nick because Russ really is giving me a hard time about about not being known.
Anonymity. All right,
I
Nemo,
called
it's
you. I
anonymity.
called him. I was like, I'm gonna call my buddy see if he doesn't mind saying his name. So I just wanted to say, like, the few people, this guy, when he shuts down a bar, he not only he gives you the best stories, he's amazing. This guy, Nick. So give me one more, Nick, before we go. Come on, I know you.
Oh, let's see.
Come on.
This poor guy.
Who's going with me?
We're putting him on the spot.
Who's going with me right
and
now?
don't feel bad. Like we're obviously just hijacking you. We're
I mean,
shooting
every
from the hip.
night I've seen this guy work. He
I know.
knows it all.
I
Just
know,
like you. Just like you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Who's
all
going
right, so we're
with
working
me?
the door one night with it's me and my old partner, the guy who I first started with, and I had to remove a guy, and usually I try to do it without getting physical with somebody. If I put my
Absolutely.
hands on you, you left me absolutely no other choice.
Right. Absolutely.
So this guy, he had a little too much to drink. It was time for him to go. And so here's my spiel. I come up to you and I tap you on the shoulder and I say, hey, can you come talk to me outside for a moment? It's too loud in here. I don't like yelling. That usually gets them out to the doorway. There's usually like what's going on? Just talk to me outside. It's not a big deal. Once I get them out there and it's usually like this. Hey, man, it's nothing personal. It's nothing you did. It's just you're a little too intoxicated now, and legally I can't have you in the bar anymore. So you're not banned. You're just done for the night. And I extend my hand for a handshake, and usually that's how every interaction ends, amicably. And so one night in particular, I gave that spiel to a guy, and he left, went on down towards actually, I'm not going to name any streets. But he comes back maybe 15, 20 minutes later. And he says, hey, I think I left my card. I think I got an open tab. I get his ID from him because he's not coming back in. I get his ID from him, go to the bartender. Hey, we got a tab for this guy? Nope. Okay, cool. Go back to him, hand him back his ID. Say, hey, man, we closed you out. We don't have your card. Okay. And he goes to the hot dog vendor, who are the sweetest people in the world, by the way.
Hey,
So
Yeah.
Fucking
True
shout
that,
out,
true
shout
that.
out to the fucking danger dogs. They're the fucking best people ever, man.
fuck
You're on the
yes.
corner. Listen, straight up. If you're on the corner of Fillmore and Filbert and you're selling dirty water dogs, love
Yeah,
all the way.
They're the best. They're so good to us. Anyway, okay, so go ahead.
Always plugs your boy with the hot dog.
They're
They will
fucking-
never let me pay.
Never.
Never.
They won't take my money.
God bless you.
Yeah, they're the
It's
best.
like, my money's no
people
good
ever.
here?
They're the best ever.
Free plug to
So-
the hot dog people.
Street meat, danger dogs. We love you, man.
Let's go.
So this guy, after I tell him we don't have his car, we closed him out. He goes over to the hot dog vendor, buys a hot dog, and he spins off in some random direction, and he's gone. He comes back a second time, roughly the same time interval has passed, and he comes back. He's like, "Hey, man, I think I left my card here. Can I go close it out?" I'm like, "Hey, bud, we already had this conversation. Your card has been closed out. You don't have a tab open." Okay. And he spins off, goes to the hot dog person, buys another hot dog, and spins off in some random direction. And then he comes back again. And this is the third interaction now. And my partner, who is from the old school, he kind of got a little tired of his act and goes, "Hey, man, we already told you we don't have your fucking card." And the guy mumbles something to him about, "Why don't you come over here and get your ass kicked," or something to that effect, and takes his foot and, I shit you not, just like we did on the playground, draws a line in the sand with his foot. Now, my partner is from the old school, but I guess has forgotten some of those lessons, because he obliged. He stepped over that line, but didn't think the guy was going to do anything, so he never made eye contact with the guy as he stepped across the line. He looked down at the line and stepped over it, and the guy, without hesitation, punched my partner in the mouth. And, I didn't react the way I should have. I reacted, and it was instantaneous, but it wasn't the way I should have.
Okay.
And guy got taken down and handcuffed, and he's begging to be let go so that he can continue to fuck us up, because that's what he thinks is happening in his mind. And like, then it switches to, "Wait, I can't go to jail. Please let me go. Please let me go." And my partner is the victim in this scenario, and we don't have the power to arrest, but we have the power to perform a citizen's arrest, just like any other citizen. So, although I just witnessed a crime, and I'm within my rights to place him under citizen's arrest until the police can come and take him, my partner doesn't want to be a victim. He doesn't want to press charges. So at this point, I don't have a victim, then I don't have a crime. So I got to let the guy go. But he thought for sure that his life, his career, whatever the fuck he had built for himself was over because he punched my partner in the mouth. Yeah. It's like the only fight I've ever had to be involved in. Like, I've had to take people down.
I've been in a fight with you, Nick, when we had to take someone down.
I think Nick.
I wouldn't really call that one a fight. It was just,
Be honest, Nick. Have you ever had to take Gino down? Okay, because he's getting loose.
A few times.
I have wanted to.
You had to choke Gino out.
Thanks to Nick, I still have a job.
Fucking
Dude, Gino's one of the best bartenders I know, and
he's the man, straight up.
God bless. Thank you.
It's got nothing to do with his ability to pour a drink, because I don't fucking drink, so I wouldn't know how good he is. He could be the worst fucking bartender in the world, and I'd never know. But his customer service is on point to the point where he has a following of customers.
He's a cult of personality.
Yes. Everywhere I go, I work at a couple different venues, and so Gino also works at these places, and everywhere I go, "Is Gino here?"
The man.
Yeah, he's here. They
the
come on in.
man.
Is Gino here? No, he's not working tonight. All right. Just keep it moving.
He's the man.
So, he's definitely doing something right.
Yep, that's for sure.
Thank you, Nick, for saying that.
No problem, dude. I'll go to bat for you anytime.
There we go, man.
God bless you, man.
All right. Well, on that, we want to say thank you for taking some time out of your busy day and to talk to us, and we appreciate that, man.
Are you kidding me, Nick? Honestly, this is the door guy show. I've had like 3 margaritas and two scotches.
Take 'em.
But let me tell you something. None of that is lost on what you just said, and God bless you. Thank you for showing up.
Sir, I think you've had a little too much tonight. Tonight.
I'm about to smoke a joint. I don't have to work tomorrow. This is very rare. But I do have to work Wednesday, so that's why I'm going to go hard these last couple days. Listen, Nick, like I tell you every night when I walk out, I'm like, there's few as good as you, and thank you for showing up today.
We love you, Nick. Thank you, man.
No worries. I hear that all the time, and I'm like, man, this city must be full of assholes at the door. Because I'm not that great.
Fuck that. You are that.
You're
great.
the fucking man.
You are that great, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Shit you
man.
got to deal with, bro. I see you every night, and you nonstop.
You're fucking larger than Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan can't do what you do. Okay, that motherfucker walked off the job when the shit hit the fan. He did security. He fucking bounced when the shit hit the fan. He can't do what you do. Okay.
I hear him tell that story, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, Joe.
Fuck that guy.
I used to respect you.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Fucking deserter, man.
Man.
Oh, well, fucking A, man. Thank you so much for talking to us, dude.
No worries. I had a blast. My first podcast.
All right, there you go. We're having them back. We're bringing them back, dude.
I can't
it's
wait.
awesome. It's awesome,
I
man.
love these folks.
So
Yeah,
next,
if you give me a little bit more notice than I was literally taking a nap on my son right before we started, then,
Even-
yeah, I'll try to remember some better stories and write them down. And,
I love you, Nick.
I'm
sorry.
we're all shooting from the hip over here, man. So thank you for doing some improv with us, man.
As
Appreciate
raw
it.
as it gets.
all gravy, baby.
All right, dude. We'll talk to you, man.
I love you, Nick.
Love you too, brother.
All right, good night.
I'll see you this weekend.
Later.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, be safe out there. Love you. God bless.
Love you too. See you guys later. Bye.
Man, thank you, Nick, for joining us. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us. Here we are, the Door Guy Show.
Door Guy Show.
Whatever that is, man. Here we are. I think
A bunch of cats working out here trying to help everyone. And God bless Russ for setting this up.
I gotta do some outro music. I need some outro beats.
Oh, you
coming
want-
up.
okay,
No,
you
it's
have
okay.
them
That's it. Well, now we want no copyrighted music. We're trying to fucking follow the rules here. There we go, man. Shoot from the hip. We love you. Thank you so much for listening, man. Door Guy Show.